Hey, welcome yogis. Thanks for stopping by. This is Sarah Hutchinson
And Deborah.
We're at yogawisdomandwellness.com and we are yoga lifestyle mentors. See, here's the thing. We love the way yoga makes us feel and we like to feel that in the everyday. But here's the dilemma. It matters to me what I eat. The question becomes when I get home and I'm ravenous and it's late and I'm hungry, what am I going to eat? I might just open my cupboards in my fridge and start eating. And I might eat the wrong things, right? And then I'm going to regret it because I'm not going to sleep well. I'm not going to feel particularly blissed out as a yogi. But that's why I have my fabulous friend, Deborah, who's a gourmet cook. She knows so much about everyday Ayurveda, and she's going to teach us how to make a 20-minute soup. So here's the thing. Deb came to my house. She said, what do you got in your fridge? Well, some celery, which I was going to give to the chickens.
Yeah, but this will make a great 20-minute soup.
I also have some kale. Some of it looked pretty good, but then I've got the yellowing part, and I said to her, what do you think?
This can go in. We'll just take off the stem.
And this one will go to the chickens?
Yep. Zucchini. Everybody has a zucchini in their fridge.
So I did have that.
And carrots, and these aren't real limp. I thought they may be limper than this.
So this is literally what was
Yeah.
in my fridge, and then more kale. And luckily I have the queen of onions, I call her, the leek.
Absolutely. So flavorful, the leek.
And this is what's literally in my fridge today when Deb arrives and says, let's make a 20-minute soup.
Yeah. So the procedure is really easy. Once you have these three key ingredients, ghee or coconut, olive oil, some high quality fat, veggies, whatever you have on hand, and spice, whatever's in your spice cabinet is going to work, and a good quality salt, you'll be able to make a 20-minute soup. First, you take the ghee or the coconut oil or olive oil, warm it, add the veggies after you've chopped them up, let them saute and brown a little bit, add some water or vegetable broth, but water's going to do the trick if you don't have vegetable broth. Believe me, sometimes I don't. And last, add your spices. Tonight we're going to use thyme because it'll go really well with the light vegetables, the zucchini and the kale. But there's also, you could use warmer spices like mustard seed and cumin. Whatever you have on hand is going to make your soup nourishing and tasty.
So I heard 3 secrets there to this 20-minute soup being delicious. And I know it's delicious because I've had your soups before. And those keys are a high-quality fat.
A high-quality fat.
Could be ghee, coconut oil, or olive oil. Veggies, again, whatever shows up that the chickens haven't gotten yet. And then choosing the spices. And you're going to find a nice video about choosing spices elsewhere on our website. We'll just dive into this now and make the soup. So here we are. This is a leek. I call this the queen of the onions. It's so delicious. But I had a problem with leeks for years, which is when you cut them open, there's often dirt and soil in there.
Yep.
So I had stopped using them because I went back to onions, which aren't as refined. They're not so as aligned with our yoga lifestyle. But Deborah has a special technique for the leek.
So the secret is to first remove a couple of the outer layers of the leaves. Next, remove the root end of the leek and begin chopping the leek into discs all the way up to the end until there's about 2 or 3 inches left. You'll see it's wilted and doesn't look very edible. Take those discs, and there's going to be a little dirt in them, put them inside a vegetable spinner and fill it with water and just swish it around, dry it, and you have clean leeks ready to saute. I also am going to put in the celery. I'm going to do the same thing with the celery. Because it's so limp, there's no need to clean each celery stalk. Just slice off the root end. Again, chop up the edge until you get nice discs. Put it all in the vegetable spinner. Rinse it with water. So once the celery and the leeks are washed, heat the oil on medium heat until it just begins to be hot. Add the vegetables, the leek and the celery, and let it simmer until it's wilted and just turns brown. Once it's turned brown, add the rest of your veggies to coat with the oil leek mixture. This will get it really flavorful. Once it's coated, add the vegetable broth or water and your spices. Close your pot, simmer for about 10 or 15 minutes until the vegetables are tender. Add salt. If you'd like to blend it in a blender, blend it in a blender. And pour it in your bowls. Garnish with fresh parsley and lime juice to serve. This is Deborah with yogawisdomandwellness.com, and this has been a 20-minute soup. There's lots more recipes where this came from. Come see us at yogawisdomandwellness.com for more.